Hey, what's up guys? So I've been thinking a lot about game design recently. As you might know, game design is built on various principles that have been created by people to better describe what game design is and how to use it as a tool. These are high-level concepts and very much the nuts and bolts of game design, and I plan to talk about these in more detail in future videos. But you see, there's actually a deeper primordial layer under this, a level of understanding that makes those tools have more meaning. That's what I want to discuss in this video and teach you guys about it and offer a new perspective that I believe can help you to become a better game designer. It most certainly helped me. So what is game design? Like, what is it really? You know, as mentioned, there's various principles that have been extensively documented in different books and, GDC talks. Things like foreshadowing, space, goal systems, and reward mechanics. These principles, as far as I can see, are simply tools used to tease out this underlying layer, this essence that lies underneath, this core force, let's call it. And while these tools have immense utility in harnessing said force, without an awareness of what it actually is we're trying to manipulate underneath, these tools can kind of lose their meaning and leave you as lost as you were without them. Because a tool will tell you how, but a tool won't always tell you why. And it's why I'm making this video, because I feel that if we understand the original motivation that lies underneath, which affects all of these decisions, we have a much clearer understanding of how to move forward. Now, this underlying essence is the same which creates good music. Music being a fantastic analog for game design, because much like good game design, good music takes us on an adventure, peaks and troughs, anticipation and tension, repetition and surprise. And conversely, good game design, just like music, has a melody, with the notes and beats played being the game design choices and the elements that we put into our games. And it's why in the game design industry, we use what are known as beat sheets, where we extensively document the beats of a game, the levels, the story, and we lay them out in a way that they can be easily contrasted against each other and better harmonized. And as we all know, it's not at all about the quantity of notes played. Whether it's game design, music, stories, animation, art, or cooking recipes, objective harmony can be achieved with even a few components, strategically contrasted against each other to create ever more interesting variations. And it's why some of the most iconic songs or games in history are quite often simple and elegant. A rhythm of predictability punctuated with moments of surprise. That long, quiet corridor that opens up into a boss room and the door closes behind us. Or that seemingly endless cave full of enemies that beat us down wave after wave to within one heart of our life before the cave finally gives away and opens up to the surface where a save point that replenishes our health is awaiting for us. This thing I'm describing, this core whatever it is, doesn't really have a perfect word to describe it in English. In English, perhaps the word harmony comes close, but it still falls short in fully capturing the feeling of it, which is, chaos and uncertainty pushing up against order, creating this exciting interplay, this friction, this tussle, this tension. It's that feeling when we're on the edge of our seat, which, in gaming and game design, we refer to as flow. In various philosophical disciplines, this has often been referred to as balanced dualism or complementary opposing forces. So keep this in mind. That which drives good game design is the very same thing that drives so much of that which humans love. It's found all around us and permeates throughout our lives and culture. This, rhythmic harmony, this sine wave-like tussle. It's integral to what makes us uniquely human. It's all around us, from storytelling to architecture. Take storytelling or comedy, for example. A comedian will tell you a story with a degree of predictability, leading you through a sequence of beats to an anticipated outcome. Then they hit you with the punchline, a surprise, a high note. They will then do this many times over, building up to a final punchline. The sequence I've described here is very much what we see in the interest curves of game design. So start to think about what are your punchlines in your game, whether it's an interesting boss battle or a new mechanic being introduced or a plot point. Use tools like contrast and anticipation to draw on that essence underneath and make those moments more impactful and meaningful for players. By the way, guys, as you might know, I'm currently working on my own game called Blood and Mead, where I'm also making efforts to try to draw on and capture this underlying essence. I think you guys are really going to like it. I'm really putting every ounce of my passion into this one. So please do give it a wish list. I would really appreciate that. I should probably do a devlog or something soon. That might be a good idea. And most creative people are already aware of this underlying system that unifies all creative disciplines. And if not literally, then intuitively. That is to say, they may not have read about it in a book, but they know it to be true in their gut, sort of like instinctively. And it's why those who are successful in one creative discipline often can and do transition to another, sometimes taking on several, becoming proficient in each. Because though the subject matter might change, these underlying principles stay persistent. I'm a programmer by trade, and programming often gets this bad reputation from the outside where people look at it as this rigid, boring field, but that's far from the truth. Programming and engineering is a highly creative field which requires a lot of creative problem solving. And I'm also very invested in game design with passions in art and animation, and more recently I've started to try to teach myself piano, music, and admittedly I kind of suck. But it's a learning process, and eventually I'll get there and be able to enjoy, playing my favorite Final Fantasy songs. And I don't consider myself to be gifted in any one of these fields, but I feel that I've managed to gain enough control in each to be able to kind of do the things I want to do without needing to rely too much on other people. And I think that's a pretty good position to get to if you can. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video insightful and it gives you some degree of perspective change that might help you in making better decisions about your game design and how to move forward. All right, guys, please do give the video a like if you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.